What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at y'all with week 4 of Pack. As always, we will be doing a team builder in the first portion of the video, then a battle will follow. If y'all are excited, make sure to show your support by leaving a like down below. If y'all are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. This video might be a little bit longer because we did make a couple changes to our draft, and yeah, we'll be breaking down the team changes that we made first, then we'll be breaking down the actual team that we're bringing for this week, and then we'll be going on to the battle portion. So if you do want to skip that this part of the video, feel free to use the timestamps that are linked in the description down below. And if you did miss any of the battles from our previous weeks, make sure to go check the description down below as well, because they will be listed down there. So yeah, last week was a really good battle. If you didn't check it out, make sure to go check it out, because I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Knuckle, man, Knuckle went crazy. Knuckle went absolutely crazy. I did get bailed by that Buikwin storm miss, but we're not gonna talk about that. Moving forward, we are 2-1, bouncing back on a 2-game win streak after that first week 6-0 that we took. So looking to reciprocate that energy this week, pick up the W. We're taking on a really good buddy of mine. His name is Ruppy, coach of the Columbus Swoobat. He will be linked in the description down below. Make sure to go check him out. I don't think they're uploading this draft league, but they are uploading other draft leagues that they're in, so go check them out. Really dope cat. Ruppy was someone that I actually played with in our first ever draft league that we participated in, and I remember watching them and thinking they were such a great battler, and they still are. So go check them out, go show them some love. Phenomenal content creator. Really cool, because I played Ruppy this week, and then like a couple weeks ago for our other draft league, the ICP, we played Big Time Brownie, who was another participant in the first ever draft league I participated in. So just really cool to come full circle. Been doing this for a couple years now and still seeing the same folks in the community. It's a really nice thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the video portion where we break down our team changes, what we did, and why, right? So this is our team, right? Our beautiful team, Tera Captains, our Walking Wake, and the Garganackle. One of the biggest concerns I've had with this team is that I don't have any Spikes pressure, right? Spikes is really nice. I'm forced to run Stealth Rock on either Great Tusk or the Walking Wake or my Knuckle. And, Walking Wake wants to have things chipped down a little bit so I can just click that Hydro Steam in the sun and knock something out. So that was one of my biggest concerns. Another thing was that this team was very special, right? Very special based. So you can see my real only physical attackers are like Great Tusk, the Corviknight, Hoopa to an extent, right? Hoopa is a better special attacker, and then Knuckle to an extent, right? Not really any big physical threats. So that was one of the things I really wanted to address. I wanted to keep that dark typing. And then another thing that happened was that one Mon ended up getting dropped from a different team, and I really want to use it, and I feel like this is the perfect team for it. So I wanted to pick it up, so I kind of changed my team around it. So that's mainly the reason why for the transactions, was because I wanted to try out this new Mon, and y'all will see it. So we ended up dropping 3 Mons, which is the Raikou, the Hoopa, and the Knuckle. Now I know you're thinking, where'd you get Hoopa? Didn't you have Hydreigon? Well, I made that change in week 2, and now I'm changing it back down. But we did pick up 3 new Mons in Raging Bolt, Overquill, and the Goats. So yeah, I really wanted to try our Raging Bolt, so that's why we made the change here. This thing can abuse Sun, has great priority in the electric type move, and it's a new Mon. I want to use it with some dinosaurs. What I'm saying? I could be the dinosaur team, the dinosaur guy. I could be that guy. I'm saying? I could be that guy. But yeah, really cool. And then Overquill provides spikes, gives us that physical dark type attacker that I wanted, as well as allowing us to have some spike pressure with our Walking Wake, right? We don't want the dark type to be the star of the show. We wanted to help Walking Wake, or even now the Raging Bolt with those cleanups. And then Go-Go was the best 4-pointer on the board, in my opinion, for our team. Our team is very ground weak. If you look, Raging Bolt, Ninetales, Venusaur, Overquill, all weak to ground. Go-Go can be a really good sponge. It is our Tera Captain along with the Walking Wake. So those are the changes we made to the team. This is the new team moving forward. No more changes can be made. And let's go ahead and have a great season. Okay, let's go ahead and start breaking down our team against our opponent, who I mentioned was Ruppy, coach of the Columbus Zoo. Really dope cat. Make sure to go check them out. They will be linked in the description down below once again. But their team does consist of the Gouging Fire, the Glamora, the Shaman, the Iron Treads, the Galvantula, the Clefable, the Gyarados, the Meloetta, and the Mightyena. So main threats that I'm really scared of. First of all, Sticky Webs, right? Sticky Webs can be really annoying for this team. Something like Glamora with Sticky Webs offense is super terrifying to me, which is what I really prep for. Gouging Fire, taking advantage of my Sun, is another thing that I'm a little bit scared of because I think it's pretty bulky, can eat a lot of hits most of the time, and it's really hard for my team to OHKO it in one hit outside of our Walking Wake. Gyarados, another mon that's very scary with open Tera, always very scary. I'm expecting Tera Flying or Tera Ground here. Galvantula, I don't expect a Tera here. I expect it to be just a Focus Sash, Sticky Web lead, get up webs, help Gyarados break a little bit, and then hopefully they clean up. I mean, not hopefully, but I'm assuming they want to clean up with Iron Treads, because Iron Treads matchups are really good here, especially if they break down the Corviknight, which Gyarados helps to do, right? So what I'm expecting, Meteor Beam, Glamora is another thing I'm very scared of. Meteor Beam, Power Gem, Sludge Wave. Meteor Beam from the Glamora also clears out the Corviknight for the Iron Treads to clean up. So another thing to keep in mind. But on the contrary, if you look at his team, man, you look at my Walking Wake, Tera Fire, Mercs, Hydro Steam, Dragon move for the Gouging Fire, Tera Fire, absolutely Mercs man's team here in the Sun. Clefable is probably the only thing that wants to take a hit from this thing, or the Meloetta. Now, like I said, I went with new nicknames, yo. So I know all season I've been like debating nicknames, right? I've been going with like, I think I went with gods first, like Greek gods, and then I ended up going with just some nicknames that I thought were cool for them on. Now I decided to finish out our season with Demon Slayer nicknames, okay? So if you watch Demon Slayer, let me know in the comment section down below how I did with the nicknames. First one was Tanjiro. Why? Because Tanjiro started off with water breathing, right? And then they tell this motherfucker, hey bro, your blade is great, because they say that swordsmen who can't decide what breathing style they want to go into have this type of blade. My man's a Tera captain, he can change it to any fucking Tera he wants. So you know what, I'm gonna go with Tanjiro here. Anyways, like I mentioned, my man does not have a switch into his team. I also outspeed all his team. His fastest mon here is Galvantula. My mon does outspeed that by 1 point. And with boots, I don't have to worry about any webs here. Tera Fire, like I mentioned, pretty much mercs his team. Even a fully Spadef Shaman does not want to take a flamethrower in the Sun with Tera Fire. Gouging Fire, baby. So really expecting this team to put in work like it did in week 2. And hopefully this team can just pick up all 6 kills. Next, we have Inosuke, King of the Boars, the Boar Man himself, rocking Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Close Combat, Heavy Slain. Yeah, really dope mon here too. Puts in a lot of work against his team. We can spin away any webs. We can get an Earthquake off on a lot of things. If we Earthquake, then spin on the Glamora, we do get rid of all their hazards. If we get a spin up in the Sun, we can also OHKO the Gouging Fire with 1 hit with Earthquake. Everything else pretty much doesn't want to take a close combat, and the Clefable doesn't want to take a heavy slam. So that's pretty much what this is. I was really debating running Cobra Berry over the boots, but I don't want to get this thing toxic. I don't want this thing to be slower and then get a different boost in the Sun. So I decided to go with boots. Not sure if I'm going to regret it. I guess we'll see in the battle. Next, we got Rengoku. Set your heart ablaze, boy. Rocking the draw ability with the baton pass. And if you see, I had to change it because right here I had the shiny up here in the team builder. If you look up on my slides, I had to change to the golden yellow flame breathing, you know what I'm saying, heat rock with the drought ability, baton pass, flamethrower, encore, scorching sands. Was really debating about that encore slot. I just threw it on there, not sure what I really am going to use it for, but I don't see myself clicking anything else. I see myself leading this, baton passing out, getting up the Sun for as long as I can and taking advantage of it. Hopefully they don't get up rocks. Hopefully I can keep hazards off my side of the field, and you'll see I do a really good job with that in prep. I already have an Inosuke with rapid spin. Spoilers, I'm bringing Corviknight. I have defog on it, so really don't expect rocks to be up on my side of the field. But yeah, scorching sands is on there because it does a lot to Glamora, especially if it's not HP vested. If this thing takes Glamora takes a little bit of chip, I think if it's about 60%, it'll die to a scorching sands with this investment that we have. Just Sunsetter, role of Rengoku here. Kane, which is Shinobu's older sister, Flower Hashira, which is Venu here. I was debating Shinobu or Kane. Shinobu is the insect Hashira. Kane is the flower Hashira, so I decided Venusaur is a flower. Let's get it. It's a tree, but you know what I'm saying? Trees are flowers, right? Anyways, boots as well, because we don't want to deal with webs, chlorophyll ability, growth, earth power, sludge bomb, weather ball. If we get up a growth, I'm calling it. It's GG's. If we get up a growth, it's GG's. If we can't get up a growth, it's a little bit harder. But yeah, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Weather Ball hits a lot of his team for super effective damage. I don't see anything actually that wants to take a hit. It's outside of the Gyarados or outside of an Assault Vested Meloetta, pretty much. But max special attack, I decided to go modest because this thing is base 80, Gyarados is base 81. I figured they're probably going to run max speed, right? Because they want to outspeed this thing. They might not because of Sun, but just in case I don't bring Sun, right? I mean, I would. I mean, I don't know. People prep differently, but yeah, enough speed on there. I think to outspeed. I think it was to outspeed booster gouging, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was gouging, yeah. But yeah, should be a really good breaker this game. Hopefully Walking Wake and Kane can do it. Sonomy here, but in, you know, okay, so I named it Sonomy, right? The Wind Hashira, but in the battle you'll actually see that I named it Genya. That's because I was really debating like which one I wanted to give it with, but then I realized, hey, this thing is actually a flying type, you know what I'm saying? Wind breathing, hello, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to change the Sonomy in the team builder, but in the actual battle you'll see it be Genga. HP, it should be 204 here. I don't know why it's 252. That's a mistake on my end. I kind of rushed through these slides. Iron Head, Defile, U-turn, Roost. Iron Head's really good. I think you know, if Ruppy wants to get kind of cheeky, they can bring like a specially offensive Clefable here with like Life Orb and Calm Mind. I really think that would be really good against my team, and it puts pressure on because it breaks what Glamora wants to check Glamora defensively. So if they do decide to bring that, this thing does a really good job. I can 2-hit KO with Iron Head. I can Roost up. I can U-turn to get out of there, go into something else more offensive that can O-code like the Walking Wake or the Great Tusk, because you know Calm Minds might make Walking Wake not be able to OHKO it. So yeah, just a really good especially defensive pivot here. Hopefully they are especially offensive Glamora so that this thing can take it on, get rid of those hazards as well. Lastly, we are bringing Gyoku with the Custard Berry, Intimidate, Barbaros, Shelter Shock, Spikes, and Haze. So I'm bringing a pretty defensive Gyoku this week, and the reason for that is because I do want to check the Gyarados with this set, right? This is my Gyarados check here. If they are Terra Ground, I always live one after Rocks at neutral because, you know, I switch in on their Dragon Dance. They Terra Ground, they Earthquake me. I always live no matter what. I'm actually in Custard range at that point. What I can do is I switch in. My goal is to Barbarage this thing, right? Poison it, and then either self-destruct on it or haze it, depending on how crazy it's getting, right? That's going to be the goal. If it's Terra Flying, I'm actually 3-hit KO'd after Rocks with this set. So, and it's not even 3-hit KO. Like, I have a chance to actually live the 3-hit KO. I guess, would that mean it's a chance to 4-hit KO, I guess? I'm not sure. But basically, after that, after an Intimidate switch in, they can Terra Fly me twice. I'll live on a little bit of HP. I can get off that Self-Destruct or the Haze, whichever one, you know, whichever one is more viable here. But making his debut here, very excited. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully we have the team to beat Ruppy this week. I really think Terra Walking Away can go crazy if it's in the right position, and hopefully we can get it in there. So let's go ahead and dive right into the battle. Alrighty, y'all. If y'all did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on Ruppy, coach of the Columbus Swoop. Really awesome dude. You know, Ruppy actually was in one of the first draft leagues that I ever played in, and I remember looking up to him because he was such a phenomenal player. So excited to have this match. We've thrown hands a couple times, and usually it's always kind of split. I get the best of him, he gets the best of me. So let's see what we do today. He did share his Terra types with me. I wrote them down. I do see no Glamora, which we were actually really expecting in prep. We do see the Gouging. We do see the Iron Treads. We do see the Meloetta, which is a little bit scary. We do see the Shaman. No Clefable. So that's cool. Okay, so no Clefable. And he does bring the Galv instead. Okay. So, scary team. I think I just lead off with Rengoku. I hope y'all like the new nicknames. I talked about it in the team builder portion of the video. Yeah, his special attackers are a little scary. You know, I was like, why are my headphones blasting right now? But I have my volume all the way up. His special attackers that I want my Genya to check are gonna be Meloetta and the Shaman mostly. Galvantula is really scary. I am booted up. He's Terra Grass, Galvantula, Terra Water, Terra Flying Gyarados, which we were expecting in prep. Terra Ground, Terra Flying. go ahead and lock this in. I'm trying to get up Sun turn 1, see what he wants to go for. If he goes like Galvantula lead, I might just opt to Flamethrower. I'm not too scared. I do have 2 forms of removal this week to possibly get rid of anything this thing might want to go for. Plus, I'm kind of a bulky. Oh, he actually needs this. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, versus Meloetta. So I don't do much here, right? If this thing starts calm minding, I think I would like to like I kind of want to stay in because if he starts calm minding and stuff, but I think I can baton pass here. Choice Scarf won't kill us here in any type of way. Only if it's specs really. So let's just go ahead and baton pass, I guess. Okay, it's Scarf. Good to know. Okay. Or is it Scarf actually? 86. It might be, it might not be Scarfed. I don't know. It did about 52 to us. That looks like a roll for Side Shock. Okay. So it might be Scarfed. I don't know because Meloetta Scarf. Because I'm only speed creeping a Galvantula here. So it went for Side Shock. So if we go into Walking Wake right now, we do have the Sun. Side Shock should do half. Hydro Steam does about 60 to 72. Great Tusk and the Sun can also fuck this thing up with like close combat, which I don't think he has the best switch into. So, oh, am I not out of speed though? Yeah, actually, that's actually smart. Okay. Pressure. Yeah, this thing really shouldn't touch me. I wonder if this thing gets Weather Ball. I don't know why it took so long on that turn. Doesn't get Weather Ball. Does it get any type of fire move? It's Fire Punch. Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and U-turn here. See if it's in Scarf. If it's not, that's fine. We know it has Side Shock. It's not Scarfed. Okay, good to know. Okay. It's not Scarfed. Okay, not Scarfed. So T-Bolt. I didn't see how much that did. Fuck. It's not Scarfed. Maybe Assault Vest? Maybe Assault Vested. I really didn't prep for this thing, so that's why I'm kind of Alluring Voice. I think I could just Tera here. Do I want my fire? Yeah, maybe I could just Tera here. Tera Fire and the Sun. Because they may have Alluring Voice. So you know what? Let's just go for it. Tanjiro here. Should get the special attack boost. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that U-turn. Okay. That U-turn did about, yeah, about that much. Okay, so no bulk it's looking like. Walking Wake here. I'm just gonna go ahead and Tera and then launch off a I guess I can launch off a Hydro Steam here. I'm gonna launch off a Hydro Steam. Okay, need to stay in. So this thing is probably Assault Vested. You know, depending on its bulk, hopefully it goes for something like Alluring Voice. That's what I'm hoping for. Something like Alluring Voice would be cool to see here. Hydro Steam here. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. We knew that wouldn't kill. Side Shock. Okay, so this should do about half. Yeah. So Meloetta did a lot of work for him here. But I just clicked Flamethrower here. Perfect. Okay. So this thing is done. Meloetta. Walking Wake kills or not knocks out Meloetta. I gotta stop saying that word because I don't know if YouTube's cool with it. Yeah, I think that was his check, so maybe that was, I don't know. I don't like the way I played around that Meloetta. I kind of psyched myself out. So that'll lock it in here. Is that Gyarados? Now Gyarados, right? Flying Gyarados. Depending on how bulky this thing is, right? In the sun. Draco does a lot. If it's max HP. If it's not max HP, does a fuck ton too. And Waterfall doesn't do too much to me. In the sun, I think I just go out into my check for this thing. I do have a designated check. I don't know why I'm playing so risky with Tanjiro here. We're gonna see what this Gyarados goes for. I don't think it goes for a Dragon Dance here. Get off this Intimidate. Yep, perfect. Okay, and it's gonna Earthquake here. Yep, okay. 188 to 130. Can we get a read on that too? So I think here I do like just getting up a spike. And I outspeed this thing. What? Did he Dragon Tail? He Dragon Danced. Okay. So this thing might be a little bit bulky. So this thing's back at neutral. We're gonna Bar Barrage here. He's gonna Dragon Dance again. Oh my god. Okay. So he's at +1 now. 50% chance to poison. We get it. Perfect. Okay. Now he is at, I think, just +1, right? Let me double check. Yep, he's just at +1. So now we just click Haze. I don't think this Earthquake knocks us out, or Terra Flying. Yep, shouldn't knock us out here. And it's Moxie. It's a little scary. Okay, so it's at +2, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go into Great Tusk. Yeah, +2. And the reason I'm doing this is because I do wanna and is the sun up? Sun is not up. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is to bait a Terra Flying here. Okay, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Terra Blast. Terra Flying, yeah. I don't know if this kills my Corviknight. Oh man, this Gyarados is gonna get out of hand quick. Doesn't look like this should kill. Yeah, okay, perfect. It doesn't. Takes a little bit more poison. Oh man, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to outstall this thing. How do I do this? Do I get up the sun now? To yeah, it seems scary. Man, okay. Okay, let me get some stacks. Gyarados kills a couple things here. Let me see how much. Oh, that's like 3 more turns, bro. Okay, so the Corviknight's down, the Overquill's gone, right? Yeah. So both my walls are gone. Venu can win this game by itself. Venu can really win this game by itself. Venu plus something like Great Tusk. So I think the Walking Wake is the play I'm gonna have to go for here. Walking Wake just kind of clears house too though. But this thing with the speed boost, I think I like a little bit more. I'm gonna have to sack this thing off anyway, so I think I like going into this first and then going into Ninetales. I had to hope he dies in 3 turns. So this turn, then one more, then one more. I actually might need the Walking Wake more. I should have sacked up Tusk. I should have sacked off Tusk there. Because we would have got more Sun turns. Waterfall. Goes up again with Moxie, okay. How many more turns are we looking at? I think that's 2 more turns. I know I should have been Koba Berry. I guess I wouldn't have mattered here, but I was really paranoid about the other thing. Let's go Heavy Slam? No. Yeah, Heavy Slam. I guess Rapid Spin. Does he think I'm gonna do something here? We know his moveset: D-Dance, Terra Blast, Waterfall, Earthquake. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yep. And then he should have like 2 more turns here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're betting it on Walking Wake. I don't know. I guess now I have to choose who I want to do. Yeah. If I outspeed this thing, I'm gonna be so upset. I shouldn't though. I don't think I do. Yeah, I ran like a very little speed. Good Sedge Bomb. Oh my god, I outsped. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. I think I only have like 4 more turns of Sun too. Really gonna have to put it on the back of Walking Wake here. It should be the... Yeah. His attack was heightened, okay. So I click Earth Power here. Okay, does a good chunk. Did you Dragon Dance? Blur Blitz, okay. That might be okay. That might be okay. I should have, what, 2 more turns of Sun, maybe? 3? If I have like 3 or 4 more turns of sun turns, and none of his things are... I have 4 more turns. Are these enough turns? He must have like something that's scarfed or something. I think the thing was boots too. I do have a spike up though. Gara knocks out, KOs. Ninetales. Quillfish. Booster? Damn. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh man, if he wasn't booster, we almost came back. That's crazy. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. And I'm fire type, yeah. Well, GG's to Ruppy, man. Good game. Good game. The Gyarados got really out of hand. I didn't think the +1 Earthquake was gonna kill me from Overquill, but I don't know if that was a roll. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I was calculating with no attack, so that's on me. That's on me. But either way, 3-0, man, closer, better than a 6-0 or 5-0, right? Whatever it was. So I'll definitely take that. Unfortunately, we do move to 2-2 with that game, and we do end it on a loss, man. So really unfortunate, but gotta give it up to Ruppy. Gyarados with Tera is so scary, as we know from past experience. And yeah, that's gonna be the whole game. Sorry for the commentary being a little lackluster, but I was like so thrown off guard the whole game. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen, you know? But yeah, either way, man, GG's to Ruppy. Make sure to go check him out. He will be linked in the description down below. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.